These runs are cursed. I'll get the freaking cursed achievement before I get Mushroom Boy at this rate. You know what? Return to the title screen, go to custom mode, go to equipment. No, actually go to the default cursed sword preset. We have a cursed sword. What else do we have? Force shield, parry shield, fantastic. What else do we have? Traps that I don't want. And or traps that I would like. Let's get rid of Cleaver skill. We can have a few skills in the pool, and this is fine. Let's get rid of Scavenge Bombard for Cleaver. Let's get rid of Crush Trap for Double Crossbow. Let's get rid of Wolf Trap for... I'm not gonna put on Emergency Door, but maybe we'll put on like a Root Grenade or something. I just want to give myself good options, and in particular, if any of these items become legendary, I kind of want it. So like, what would be a good legendary out of all this stuff? Owl is fine, Grappling Hook's fine, Whistle's fine, Shock's fine, Ice Armor's good, Lacerating Aura's fine. Legendary Death Orb would be pretty sweet. Do we have 20 items? We do have 20 items. If I get rid of one, do we still have 20 items? No, we don't. Okay, perfect. So there's our Cursed Sword setup. Achievements are still active. Default timer. I'm going to save presets, launch game. Let's do it. Maybe I shouldn't worry about this, because with the bank alpha update happening, in theory, it's gonna be easier to do this achievement because I think the money can actually keep you alive if you get hit, which is kind of strange, but sure, Cursed Sword Run, let's do it. Do we have items that we like? Yeah, kind of. Kind of a lot, actually. I like a lot of this. We'll take this path, gives us some good stuff. No double damage on the Cursed Sword, but you know what? You're not gonna get that immediately. It's gonna take some time. I gotta remember how to do this now. Cursed Sword 4, okay, well. Victims burn when they die. I guess that's technically a little bit better. I gotta remember how to actually play the Cursed Sword run, which is every hit is a crit. You do a ton of damage. You might as well sell this. Okay. And once you get your skill set up, you can basically grappling hook ad infinitum. And until you get to that point, you've got Ice Armor to keep you alive. Okay. More brutality, please. I do like the aspect of this of, you know, you might as well just kill all the enemies in one hit. It's my favorite part about Cursed Sword runs. There was, yes. Thought I saw one of these. Oh, you're gonna be so annoying! Oh no! I'm gonna clear the rest of the floor so we can dump the malaise, and then we're gonna deal with that. Oh crap. It's like the worst dude. I'm actually gonna keep the giant punch for the time being. How are we gonna deal with that nonsense? Oh Lord. I guess we'll just have to use Ice Armor and just let our invincibility kind of carry us. Arcatraz says, I feel like with this outfit you have to have a skill to dash forward and impale enemies with your hat. I do have a drill for a head. Which apparently is not that out of the ordinary in Blasphemous. Is that what this game is, or what this outfit is from? Blasphemous? I think so. Parry Shield 4. Freezes enemies blocked with a parry, sure. Doesn't seem that bad. Okay, here's our, oh, it's not Promenade, it is the sewers. You know what I would love? I would love it if we could come back in from the other direction and go into that elite fight from the top, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Pretty sure it's a one-way only trip. Malaise cleared. So now we actually have time to deal with this enemy over to here, which I wanted. We got more time. And we do not want this. Our stats are perfect. 5-1-1 is exactly what we want. The most amount of damage possible on the cursed sword. Don't forget, part of the reason for having a shield is so I can kill, especially early, Inquisitors. Okay, that's how you do that. And this is why you explore the floor. Would you look at that? Challenge Rift found. Hello. I see you, Challenge Rift. I see you, Challenge Rift. Root grenade. Tesla turret. All of this equipment that we're not taking, weird layout, it's good to have it because if we flawless a boss, we get legendary equipment that's part of the 20 items that I have selected on this custom mode. So any of these items, I would be okay getting legendary. That's the entire reason why they're here. Random skills. Okay, we need brutality, and if we reroll like twice, 3 times, there it is. Grappling hook. Great. Okay. Now, let's go get that challenge rift done. Forever Garbage, welcome. I have knowledge of the bank alpha, so don't worry about spoiling anything for me. Extra jump in midair. Oh, we should have taken that. Oh God, I was worried. I have bad experiences from the purple laser beaming things in the in the Astro Lab. So now I'm like, whenever I try to duck something, I'm like, can I even duck this? I don't know. I hope so. Okay, well, we're gonna wait for ice armor to come back, because if I don't make this jump, I'm dead. What do you think about the gold plating mutation? I think that they're gonna adjust it. I haven't actually played around with it yet, but yeah, I think they're probably gonna adjust that gold plating mutation. Okay. Can I like air stall with the sword? No. Okay, I think we. I mean, I'm glad we have it. It kind of is a get out of jail free card when you're dealing with these challenge rooms for certain. Okay, let's get out of here. I know where I'm going. This horrible place. Laced in blood, welcome. You're gonna lurk while work. Lurk while work while I try to get this cursed sword to work. Don't. Okay, what do we got? Cursed sword 7. Yeah, we gotta take it. Way better. 4,000 DPS. At this point in our last run, I think we were doing like 400. Okay, now what do we want? Probably Predator. Invisibility helps to disengage. After this, we'll take the grappling hook upgrade, and then we'll have basically an infinitely reusable grappling hook. Although we could change it so that we'll take Master of Arms instead of yeah, we could change it so we take Master of Arms instead of the one that gives it to you on kills. That way we can use it on bosses a little bit more frequently. All of our equipment, rather. which I think sounds like a great idea. I just have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I just have to go to the shop and swap out my mutations and whatnot. I'm so surprised he didn't die from that. See this? Can't quite get up there, though. Maybe that's the exit from another direction. Okay, be careful. I do want the money. That is definitely the exit from another direction. I wonder how long the invincibility on ice armor lasts, because presumably it makes you invincible for like a brief moment when it pops. I'm wondering how long. Uh-oh. These freaking biters, man. I hate them. Extra jump attack, we need it. We don't really need damage reduction, let's be honest. Okay. Let's move on. Careful. Just remember to chill out. Okay, brutality. I mean, we're basically only going brutality. Although I don't know... Careful, careful. I don't know what we'll put extra points into. Like if we should go tactics or survival. I guess survival, so maybe you could do like a gastronomy before certain boss fights, but otherwise, I think you're pretty much able to do it however you want. You're gonna die. You're all dead. Rats are dead. There is an enemy here, though, and he had to go. You know I have a shield. I gotta remember that I have this shield. And this is the entire reason why I have the shield, because its invulnerability protection is freaking great. It's gonna be particularly important when we get to the king. Sorry, the hand of the king. The hand of the king. The hand. The hand that feeds the king. Well, a little scary. Why don't we just do this real quick? I love it when the enemies can see me. Okay, I'm actually gonna move all the way over here. Okay. Could be going better, could be going a lot worse though. I knew that they weren't gonna ice me, I hope. I was just mostly worried about the biters, so I wanted to keep moving so the biters would keep teleporting. And I think it worked. Hey, come here. Greed shield. I mean, it is legendary, but unfortunately it doesn't really fit the run. Everything in my build right now has a purpose. This doesn't really have a purpose. Yeah, it's better than the parry shield, but the parry shield is not here to... The parry shield is here to reflect projectiles and kill enemies really quickly. The greed shield doesn't do that, so I think we're just gonna sell it. I mean, I guess it is legendary, but who cares? Maybe we should have kept... no. Because when we fight the Hand of the King, we're gonna want the parry. Well, you know what? I don't know, because the Greed Shield, it would reflect the projectiles back and do more damage per projectile anyways, right? I think so. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, come here. I think I figured those guys out, though. You just let them come to you and then ice them in one shot. Okay, survival it is. Let's get that gastronomy bonus in theory. Fantastic, curse lifted. That means we can get hit again, right? Joke will never get old. Sword 6 doesn't do more damage. We sell it. We have one criteria exactly for all of our items. Do they do more damage than what we currently have? Whoops. Whoops. Kind of made this a little awkward. No. Our next upgrade is gonna allow us to use this grappling hook faster. I'm not worried about it being a little bit infrequently usable right now. Did get Explorer's Instinct, a few more enemies left. We have to go down this path anyways to get out, so let's keep going. There's a chest. I do want to go to all the shops and chests and everything because it gives us more opportunities at maybe pulling out a great sword. A sword of doing way more damage. So yeah, the parry shield, it says it only does like half the damage of the greed shield, but I think because it returns projectiles with added power and also duplicates projectiles, I think that just makes it way better than the greed shield. It's one of those situations where the damage is kind of misleading, honestly. And I don't see a reason to go over there, so let's not. No opportunity to pick up bonus scrolls, but that's fine. Dun, dun. Increases your movement speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. It's better anyways. Movement speed is better. Mighty Odin says roll for damage on bleeding enemies and then go open wounds. Nah. Against normal enemies, it doesn't really matter if we do 50% extra damage because they're dead in 1 or 2 shots anyways. Bosses are different beasts, however, really, it does. I want to save money. Save money for double damage. And we have better, things to use our mutations on. We gotta get this grappling hook reusable. Because the big thing is, when we get level 12 weapons, I want to be able to reroll those looking for double damage. And we need to have as much money as possible at that point. So we kind of have to save our cash. Yoink. Okay. Can't believe that didn't kill you immediately, but there we go. So grappling hook, not infinitely reusable, but we'll get there. do love murdering you. You're gonna teleport over to me, so will the rat. Rat will not teleport, right, because we're invisible, so we kind of disengaged. You'll come to me. Come to me, rat. You darn dirty rat. Hello. It's always scary when they make the sound. You're like, are you actually gonna hit me? I hope not. All right, let's see what we got in the shop. Random weapons. Give me brutality weapon. Plus damage on a bleeding or burning target. Victims burn when they die, so that could be useful. Plus damage to a burning target, biters. Plus 15% straight damage. We will go for the plus 15% straight damage, I think. It feels like that's the best option. Yeah. Just damage buff. There you go. Little careful there on that one. You know what? Don't have to kill everything. Oops. Kinda went a little bit too far down, didn't I? Come on! Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me! Now you are annoying, but luckily we're actually pretty easy to take out. Let's roll with our little invisibility here and see how many enemies we can kill. We killed 2. Hey, it's better than 0. You burn the ground when you run. Yeah. That's a good synergy enabler. It might even work when we're invisible, I don't know. Why is it taking 3 shots to kill these enemies now? I feel like that's too much. Like, was I not just killing them faster than this before I picked up this new sword? Maybe the plus 15% damage is kind of misleading on something. Maybe it's horribly broken. Well, it worked fine that time. All right. So I do not, oh, gotta check. Plus damage on a poison target, and that's it. Okay. Let's go see if we missed the floor rune. I was kind of avoiding looking at the ground as much as possible on this one. But I would love another scroll in brutality. Let's check. This is a good floor to do this on because it's got a higher chance of spawning the challenge rune, and it's a smaller floor, so it's easier to see. Well, it's not easier to see. It's easier to see because everything's purple instead of blue, but it's easier to find because there's just less space. It's a more compact floor. No lore rooms, no nothing. 1 teleporter in the middle, and then 1 more at the end. Just 2 bad weapons, all right. Well, I know it's not gonna be down there. Oh, hello. I always worry about going for like 1 lone enemy and then just getting myself killed. It's a bit of a worry. It's a bit of a worry. You gotta be careful. You never know what's gonna be the thing that murders you, as we have found out in our own attempts here. Alright, I do not see it, unfortunately, so let's get the heck out of here. We've got a good build for the Watcher. We've done this before. We know that, honestly, the grappling hook against the tentacles is a match made in heaven. So we know that this can work. One day there's gonna be poison at the bottom of that drop and I'm gonna be so salty. All right, we have Predator. We have way more usable grappling hook. What is the next upgrade? It's probably Armadillo Pack. On this level in particular, there's a lot of ugly worms that drop those explosive eggs. To be able to clear those with a dodge roll is great. I don't think we need more damage. I think we just need something defensive, and this kind of fits the bill. What I like about it is that it feels like sometimes it interrupts enemy attacks so that they can't hit you if they're range based. I don't know. Whatever actually happens, it's good. And it's good. I mean, look at how many of these freaking guys there are. I forgot to re-roll this and try to get rid of the biters. We do want to get rid of the biters because biters might take aggro and cause us to get hit. By the way, the music, I feel like it's completely broken. There's no reason to kill that guy. I'm invisible. Can't see me. I feel like the music has stopped. Is it actually going? I think it's going, it's just extraordinarily quiet. I might have turned down the game's volume in my earphones, which is why. Go for the biters. You know what? We don't have to go that way. God, I love that. It's so bright. I'm sorry for it being so bright, but I do love that. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. They all died to fire, which is great. I'm definitely hearing the music now. It's starting to build up. I guess it's just super quiet. I never really noticed before. All right, burning everything in the background layer by running. You're gonna turn into an elite. That was pretty good. Hey, you. A little reckless, but it got the job done. Do not want more stats unless they're going for the primary stats. Wait, I have a point in survival? Oh, right, I had to take a point in survival. I thought I took a bad scroll for a second there. How am I gonna deal with you? Okay, that works. That'll poison me, so we're not gonna go down that chute. The chute of death. Marfman's welcome. What achievements am I missing? This one. Well, and one more, but... Curse Sword is what we're working on now because I'm tired of trying to escort Mushroom Boy all the way to the final boss. Really, I'm just bad with Mushroom Boy. And I need to do a ranged Mushroom Boy run at some point. That doesn't end in me dying to curse. More brutality, please. really don't want to go down there. Just saying. God, why are there so many freaking tentacles, man? Oh, we don't even have to go that way. I feel like sometimes the tentacles are like highly optional. Holy crap. They locked me in and there were freaking 3 of them. Oh, I'm scared. Poisons enemies that wound you. Oh, all right, well, seems all right. Take that. Random skills. Random skills. Grappling hook, 6. I think I'm gonna save my money a little. This is not even the right way. Like, save my money a little bit. I'm trying to get all the achievements of 5 BC. To be honest, I don't know if all of my achievements were on 5, but I figure might as well try to get this one, because this is at least a very interesting one with the cursed sword. It's a good experiment. I like this one. If we're running around, enemies might be on fire. Oops, wrong button. Well, this is not what I wanted to see today. Oh, good, poison. My favorite. My favorite of the random ass traps. You know, I kind of feel like it's been a while since we've had to, like, seriously struggle popping the ice armor. I got a bad feeling about this. The thing about this is that every time, gotta go back to that. Every time I I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna focus, hocus pocus. Just be careful you don't throw yourself into the poison. Oh, right, it's every time you throw a grenade, this is what I was gonna say, it does, ooh, cursed chest, let's go. It does have a small chance of killing an enemy that you were intending to kill, and as a result, you not being able to get the invisibility. So there's a small worry there. You gotta be a little bit careful. Markmans asks, how long have you been playing this game? Do you remember the old tonic giving you a 3-second shield? Old tonic used to just give you like 2% health once per floor. Back when they first introduced it, and it was very, very bad. Isn't the concierge the easiest no-hit boss? Probably. Parry shield 8. It is better. Why is it so much better? Oh, because it's colorless! Oh my god, that's so good. Yeah. I love it. Are you on cursed mode for cursed sword? Sorry, custom mode for cursed sword only. Yeah, this is custom mode. It's only doing a couple of things. It's keeping my outfit the same, this one, and then it's also I've limited the item pool to 20 select items for this challenge. So, I have a few like grenades. I have the cursed sword, stuff of that nature. Should not have broken the door. rid of that. Let it go on cooldown. Although as I get kills, it will come back off of cooldown. Okay, 4-door. Yeah, anyways, the concierge, she's probably the easiest boss, but I've been having good luck lately at the Watcher, and in addition, the Watcher gives you way more scrolls, basically. So I'm going scroll rich for most power. Feel like I screwed this up slightly, so we'll just pop this, go down here and try to kill this guy. Hey. Still have enemies spawning in. It's unfortunate. Would be a good opportunity to have a gastronomy. We found a lot of food. I hate this. Double jump still works. Okay, anything good? No is the answer. We also only found one key, which is very surprising. What's left? There's another grappling hook. Could be a higher quality. If we're still spawning enemies, why not come over here? Oh, no, that was a cluster. No, don't go over there. And in fact, this might be poisonous. Ah, it's probably not poisonous. Let's go look at the grappling hook real quick. Yeah, it is slightly better, so we'll take it. Spreads oil and more damage on an oil target. Okay. What else? What else? We've done this, we're done. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight all you guys, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, hey, we made it to the first boss. That's not bad. That's like the hardest part of the run right there. Well, other than the end. Because now we actually have like a decent build. Sword 9. You know what I like about this? We can certainly reroll and pick the best one. So I'm gonna come here. Put down my sword. Oh, I'm gonna put down my sword. Okay, I'll put down my sword and then I got another sword. And then we'll just pick the best one. So this one spreads oil and does more damage on burning oil. You're not the right guy. You're the right guy. Plus damage on a burning target. I'm gonna stop re-rolling. It's getting too expensive and we're not getting what we want out of it, which is fair. Okay. How many attempts do you have on the 5 BC Curse Sword run? Only like, I don't know, 5. I died a whole bunch in like the prisoners' quarters in the prison the other day trying this, but I made it all the way to the I always want to say Lighthouse. I made it all the way to the shipwreck in my best run. I decided to try to go for the Lighthouse Queen victory. I still don't know which path is easier, going for the Collector or the Queen, because I'm on 5 BC, I have to go to the Collector if I'm going all the way to the Hand of the King. Okay, so we know how to handle Mr. Watcher. You want a mix of hit and run tactics. Pretty much of that. Can't believe that didn't actually kill in the first little bit there. Oh, curse lifted, fantastic. Oh! That was so fast. Whoops. Wrong direction on that. Pretty much exactly what you want. Did pop ice armor. Glad I had it. I feel like I'm in a bit of a bad rhythm. We got out of it. Here we go. That's why I take ice armor, just for one free hit. That's all you need. Hoo! All right. We're making it at least a little further. No. So let's see what we get. We got 20 items in the item pool. What are we gonna get? Is it gonna be a legendary grappling hook? Legendary ice armor? A legendary... I don't know what I would want. Like, really the only thing I want is a sword. I got a 1/20th chance. All right. It's a legendary parry shield, which is actually very good. But, you know, certainly not what we were looking for. Legendary door. You know what? I like the grenade. It is good for killing the grenade bats before they get to you. Okay. Pretty straightforward floor coming up. I'm just gonna be looking for new weapons. We're kind of just on autopilot until we get to the caverns, at which point we'll do a little bit of inventory management. We'll look for weapons, we'll take a couple of weapons and see what we can get. You love to see that. That was handled very nicely. That's a door. There's our legendary door. You know how I said I liked the grenade? Yeah, I don't like it anymore. Amazing how that works. Hey. Yeah, the grenade killing the bat, stopping the invisibility, it's actually pretty major. Want to avoid that when possible. There's enemies. How many bats, though? Bats everywhere! Hey, come here. Oh no. Okay. That was not as clean as it could have been, but we got it done. Just looking. Being a little cautious. Cautious and careful. A little bit of food. Please don't go through the door. We're not taking gastronomy. I guess we could. Problem is, I don't know what I would want to get rid of. I really like having the parry shield, especially because it's a legendary. If we go to Hand of the King, it's gonna crush him. It's gonna, like, one-shot him, almost. It's gonna one-shot him with 10 different grenades, but it'll still, you know, do an absurd amount of damage. I like it. That being said, I don't know. Oh God. You're annoying. But this is my my build. This is what I like. Hey, come here. I did not mean to do that. I guess first I knew it would pull me out of my invisibility. I didn't mean like that though. Wait a minute, I needed that to live. $39,000 damage a hit. We got a long way to go, but we're getting there. Hey, 60. That means something, right? You know what, I'm starting to think I don't like this outfit. It's a little hard for me to tell, at least in specific biomes, if I'm invisible. But that's very important information to possess. So come here. If I can't tell if I'm invisible at a glance, it could cause me to, maybe do something I didn't intend. Honestly, I see that, I don't care. I'm not gonna go down there. I will do this. Keep breaking that. Got a lot of money. We're gonna need it for future rerolls. I shouldn't have spent the money that I did earlier. Also, not using the grappling hook is kind of dumb. Gotta ice him. Don't go down there. Stats suck. Keep going. We have 3.4 seconds of invisibility currently. We're getting there. Random weapons. Let's see what you have. Spreads oil, fantastic. Haven't seen that one before. Spreads oil, fantastic. Well, next biome, as long as we go to the caverns, it will give us level 12 equipment. Maybe we can find something good there. I really just want a double damage, or quad damage. Well, I guess you can't get quad damage, but double damage curse sword. I don't know what the legendary curse sword does. You know, items in the game, they have their own affixes that can be applied to them if they're legendary special things. I don't know what comes out of the curse sword. What's so special about a cursed sword? Cursed sword. Oh. Okay. Look, it gets a little... I'm trying to focus and concentrate here. It gets a little overwhelming. Keep going this way. I still might want to go into side rooms and explore fully because some enemies that might have scrolls might be statues, and I don't think they necessarily appear on the map. So, you know, this might be a situation where we want to do an actual full exploration or something. I think if I wait a moment on attacking them, they don't back up. I think that's the problem, maybe. If I try to attack too quickly, the dancers go backwards. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Have I figured it out? Have I done it? Legendary curse sword makes you move faster, okay. I mean, that's not bad. It's definitely worth having over not having. Forgot to use the grappling hook on that one. That was a bit silly. Yeah, it's starting to feel like if I attack too fast, because sometimes what I try to do is I try to, you know, grapple and then immediately attack so that the sword is swinging as they get pulled in. I think that's too fast, too quick, too fast, too quack. Let's slow it down. Yep. That's probably it. So there is a shop. That's probably gonna be a skill shop. So I'm not gonna even risk falling down the chute. We're just gonna go. I don't even know if there can be scrolls in the doorways. Let's just bail. We did what we needed to do. We lived. Going to the caverns. The caverns is an easy biome. I mean, this biome was pretty easy too. I stand by what I said that we're kind of in a bit of a holding pattern right now, waiting for the next boss fight and hopefully good legendary equipment. Although I will say, the demons are highly annoying here. Even the arbiters aren't that bad, because that's why I took this mutation of dodge rolling. I can just dodge roll through their shots. Their grenades, their explosive grenade canister will just be completely negated. This will be tough. Okay. I hear you chomping around up there. Where are you? 73,000 damage in a hit. Is that good enough? I hope so. Guess they can't see me while I'm invisible, which is a good thing to know about. I mean, just look at how nice that is to not have to worry about the enemies. Shoots an arrow upwards in front of you. Victims burn when they die. Poisons the enemy. The poison is negligible. I'm just gonna reroll. Spreads oil, burning oil. Launches a grenade. Poisons the enemy again. Well, I mean, we'll take it because it's better, but certainly not exactly what we're looking for. Does a grappling hook apply anything? It applies oil, more damage on burning oil. Really, the grappling hook is for plus 1,575% damage. Reusable. That's why I've got this thing. The oil is fine. It's not important, though. I'm not going to be relying on status effects to do all our damage when possible. We just want to do our damage when possible. Yes! It's a level 11, but it's double damage. Wow, that's why you look. And it has victims freeze nearby enemies. That's amazing. Let's go. You have the smoke grenade in the item pool. I do not. Because I'll be honest with you, I much prefer the grapple. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. I mean, this is what you want. It's one away from perfect. It's a level 11 instead of a level 10, but who cares? Okay. I don't know why you are here, but you are mighty rude. I don't know how you saw me either. Anyways, yeah, smoke grenade, smoke bomb. I know it works similarly to the do the grapple. I just prefer the grapple. It's way reusable. Wow, this is a horrible nightmare. Let's not go this way. Just wait a second. Yeah, waiting a second definitely helps. Keep scaling. 26. It's pretty good. Random skills. So now we would probably want a better grappling hook. So we'll take a level 12 grappling hook plus 2000% damage. I'll take it. Do we actually have to go this path now? Yup. Crap. This is highly scary, honestly. You know what? Oh, I was really hoping that would interrupt the trap, but it didn't. It's fine, we can get around it. It's the most platforming I've ever had to do on the caverns. Well, other than getting the blueprints. Uh-oh. Okay. Careful. Basically, I just always roll into them now. 327, welcome. Do you know if gastronomy stacks? It does. Maximum of 4, I think. It might go higher, but the UI does not indicate that it goes higher. You'll know that gastronomy stacks because when you eat more than one food, there's an icon over your head that says 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I like taking it. Maybe we should have taken here. No, because all of our mutations are fine. The only thing that we don't want on boss fights is cooldown. Because we can't really get cooldown. At least not the cooldown that we want. However, that's annoying. Yeah, this is very annoying. This did not go the way I had intended. So what we're gonna do is back up. We got plenty of time. And again, that's one of those situations where the enemy kind of just like moved. He moved right when I used my ability, so it didn't really work the way I wanted it to. I mean, do we even care about random skills, better ice armor? I guess. Kind of a bit of waste of money, maybe. Yeah, Instinct of the Master of Arms would be good to get for boss fights. However, the best thing to get would be Gastronomy right before the boss fight, but that would require not being able to dodge roll to block shots or whatnot. It's very much, you know, trade-offs. Starting on the next floor, though, I'll probably get rid of... I can't get rid of anything, because I don't need the parry shield to deal with the Hand of the King, I just want it. I don't need the parry shield to deal with the floor after, I don't think. Admittedly, that is the lab, which is scary as hell, but I don't think I need it. Sell this. No longer invisible. Okay, what do we have? You know, it's better. It's not much better, but it's better. I'll take it. It'll scale legendaries slightly faster. Dun-dun. I guess for the failed experiments, they see you when you use your grappling hook, so that's when they decide to get to the other side of you, because they do that right when you attack anyways. So you gotta be a little careful on them. More careful than you would think. Tainted flask? I can't even use flasks. I know it says, you know, maybe you can use a flask if you have the cursed. You'll poison the enemy if we had poison damage, would be nice. Maybe Tainted Flask works if you have the Cursed Sword. Whenever I've tried to use the flask at full health, it wouldn't work, though. I don't know what happened to you. That was weird. You can use it even at full health. Okay, well. I tried it once, it didn't work. So I don't know. Hey, get out of here. Gotta stop dodge rolling to break doors. If you dodge roll to break a door, they see you. $190,000 damage on a grapple. That's pretty good. Thought I saw an enemy. Well, it saw you. I love our amulets, though, so we'll keep those. Gotta go back, just here, just making sure I don't accidentally jump into a trap, which would be awful. This is a very strange layout. Normally the mausoleum is adjacent to the cavern's exit. It's actually far apart here. Weird. So what's Tainted Flask? Like, you get more damage temporarily when you use a healing potion. Guess that could be good. Thing is, I haven't died on a boss. I die getting to the bosses. So I do feel a little bit like these mutations are better, definitely now, but I guess we have money, we can shuffle mutations for the boss fights if we need to. Okay, there are scrolls to pick up. There's one. I guess we don't need to spend money on anything else. Like, literally our run is set. So yeah, if we need to, we can just keep rerolling mutations. It's only 8 grand per reroll. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm not gonna go up to look for the item. I'm just gonna do this. And we're done? We're done. Yes, more damage is more damage, so if Tainted Flasks works, maybe we'll grab it. CF Warrior Dad, welcome. What achievement I'm going for? I'm going for Cursed Sword while actually using the Cursed Sword, instead of not using the Cursed Sword. Cursed Sword. Plus damage to a poisoned or bleeding target. No thank you. Okay. That's skills. We already did 2 skills. We're out. I don't think I need to set mutations for the giant fight, though. The giant fight's pretty easy. All right, I forgot about this. Especially because his fight is still bugged. But also, it is just easy when you have a whole bunch of damage. All right, final checks. Make sure we got all of our scrolls and whatnot. We went through all the doors. We're done with the floor. We have a level 11 double damage cursed sword. It's as good as we're gonna get it, pretty much. So, Guardian's Haven, let's do this. Okay. One hit and you're dead. You're dead. You'll be dead. No reason to reroll anything here. Right, so, mutations. For the castle, we're gonna want to keep the mutations that we currently have. We don't need Armadillo Pack. But for the Hand of the King, we would want our Armadillo Pack. The Giant, I don't need to change anything, though. We're kind of set where we are. Why not skip High Peak? You know, that's an interesting idea. Let me look up a piece of information here. If you go to the castle, you get 4 scrolls and 2 fragments. So if you skip the castle, we will lose out on 2 scrolls. And I don't think the castle's that bad. You can use Tainted Flask at full health. Okay, well, let me look at it. So and the castle's not that hard, I don't think. So if I'm going to the Hand of the King, I usually go through the castle. Let's see. Plus 95% damage for 12 seconds. So you would use it like right before the Hand of the King fight, walk in, step behind him, smack him, kill him as quickly as you can. Seems like a good plan. Collector 2, although kind of hard to, no, you can heal like while the Collector himself is healing, right? So I don't think I need this for the Giant. Tainted Flask. I think I'm just gonna go fight the Giant. I'm gonna worry about mutations later, because I do 341,000 DPS and the Giant's hands are very easy targets. So I think we're just gonna go kill him, take a look at our legendary equipment, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. And I am gonna go to the castle, because if I'm going all the way, I need more scrolls. And the castle's, other than the demons, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So let's go fight this guy. We've got ice armor too that we can use if we need to. Love. I mean, I hope you're seeing, you know, the reasoning behind my decision-making process here. We don't need anything to kill the Giant. Like, the biomes are so much harder than that fight. So there's another stat in brutality. We dump that equipment. And I'm gonna go to the castle, I am. I want the 2 extra scrolls you get here. We're gonna have to play very cautiously. But I don't see why we can't do this. There's no rats, there's no birds, there's no annoying enemies that can get you killed. It's simple stuff. Simple stuff, only, you know, some of the most difficult enemies in the game. It's a legendary death orb. And now we have a question. Can we even take this? No. Our sword does 5 times the damage of the death orb. I don't think we can take it. Grappling hook multiplies our damage substantially. Ice armor protects us from attacks that are historically annoying for me to dodge. I don't think we need a death orb. It's good damage, but it's not what I'm looking for. Like, this build is the build that I want, I feel. Now, how many survival points do we have? 7? It's pretty good. If we take gastronomy, we could buff our damage by 30 to 40%, maybe 50% by the Hand of the King fight. If you take Tainted Flask, we could double our damage for the fight. It's pretty good. If we take this, we get rid of Armadillo Pack for it. Is that worth it? Predator, 3.5 seconds of invisibility. The thing is that I just love the infinitely reusable grappling hook. We don't need it. Dude, and now you got me thinking, game. Maybe we get rid of the infinitely reusable grappling hook. And we take... Well, you know what? If we're just gonna take Tainted Flask for the boss fights, we don't need it now. How much? And it's only 1,000 to reroll mutations at this point. 1, 2, 4, 8. We can easily afford it. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with the run that we have. This will be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, one more thing that I'm gonna do though before we actually go to the castle. I'm gonna come here. I'm going to make a save slot. This will be in save slot 6, and this is just gonna be a just in case or practice or whatever the heck we want it to be. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, so if we don't take gastronomy and we instead use the flask, we can really swap out our mutations between bosses. So like we could do Tainted Flask plus that flask that gives you like a shield for 4 seconds. No problem. $320,000 damage. Okay, this is one of those elites where I think you just have to accept that you're not gonna kill him. Not with that ice armor. Let's move on. This is perfect though. And then we leave. And we say thank you very much for your company. There's also one of you? Oh my god. Oh dude, actually, hold on. Go ahead. Oh, it didn't work. They blow up too high up in the air. How the heck are we gonna cross this little cavern? You see this? I gotta think. Dude, I actually think we go through. I think it's easier if we go through. That's a horrendously bad position for that elite to be in. Like, specifically that elite, too. 3. Lost our invisibility. You're historically annoying. Demons gotta go, then you can go. Okay. We'll get out of here just fine. You know what? Don't gotta fight him, don't fight him. At this stage, if you don't have to fight it, don't fight it. There's gonna be a lot that we have to fight, Don't have to fight everything. 451,000 DPS, it's so good. Okay, I would like a teleport here, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Please turn around. Hello. Goodbye. We're no longer invisible. This is why I'm annoyed by this guy. He's very annoying, and he does a lot of damage, and he's hard to hit sometimes. Okay, 2 down. I want to get all 3 too. All 3 too. I want to get all 3 scrolls as well, so that we can get the extra scroll. Random weapons. Why? I guess you might as well look. There might literally be a better one. I don't know what it would give me. No reason to even go down there. I'm playing this, you know, a little bit closer to the chest. You know, we're taking less risks right now. We're just trying to get through this intact in one piece. Dun 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 dun. I apologize for the stunted commentary here, but I am like focusing. Oh, what? Perfect timing! I had to open my big fat mouth. I don't know how he saw me. I have no idea, because I got a kill. Oh my god, you know what it was? I know what it was. And I didn't even think about this. The arrow, I think the arrow from the sword got the kill? So I didn't get invisibility, so when I dropped down, I thought I was perfectly invisible. But no, I wasn't. I would have handled that way differently. And I apologize for the stunted commentary here, but I am like focusing. Oh, what? What do you guys think? Should we load the replay? Try it again? Now that I understand that because I'm firing an arrow upwards, it could get a kill, and I gotta be way more careful than even I originally thought. I have to admit, I kind of want to continue it just to see if I can't do better. So let's go to save game 6, and we'll continue from save game 6. Save game 1, it's still safe. So, you know, even if we do succeed, we'll consider that to be a high point. We know that we can do it, and then we can do it again in the future, legitimately if we want, or we can make save game 6 the real save game, I don't care. But let's try it again. So remember, the arrows, if they get a kill, I won't be invisible, so I've got to be really careful about engagements. At least I'm pretty sure that that is what happened. Yeah, so, oh, I didn't actually kill him. Maybe the arrow didn't kill him? I don't know, I feel like, we're going a different path this time it looks like. I feel like whatever did happen, why was that guy angry, you know? I have no idea why that guy was so upset. But we'll do it again, damn it, we'll do it again. Annoyingly, the 2 times I've gotten this far, I've died at pretty much the same point. One was on the shipwreck. We'll just leave. One was on the shipwreck, and then this time right here. But we'll see if we can do it from this point. Okay. Let's go get our teleporter. And that's a weapon shop, they know it's got garbage. So who cares? So we're invisible. We're still invisible. We're not invisible. Yo, be careful. This is an elite that has crystals, so we're gonna ignore the crap out of him. And we're gonna say no thank you. And then we're gonna go through this room because I'm not going back there. You can't make me. You know what? I can just roll through this. I don't think we need the money. Let's be honest. We don't need the cash. Okay. So go up, exit, and I think right was the other blue door entrance. We'll go left this time. You know, this is the alternate universe where things happen slightly differently. Brutality. You dropped a weapon? That was strange. 451,000 DPS. Still invisible. This is Spike Man territory, which is gonna be a little awkward. But I'm pretty sure that one shot will still kill him. Oh, he's not going through the spikes now, okay. You did before, you weird man. There's an elite there. You know what? Goodbye. That's probably something that I shouldn't be doing, because that just seems like a bit of a... That seems like a bit of a risk. Also, we got the kill on him, but that might have been a situation where it's safer to just apply ice armor. Because you don't know what he's gonna do exactly. He's a squirrely one. So you're the guy who saw me, and now you're dead. How do you feel about that? Let's also pop ice armor. I think that's another thing I could be doing differently, is using ice armor more. Like, there's really no reason. Well, no, there is a reason not to use it if you think you're not gonna get hit, but you always think you're not gonna get hit, for the most part. Okay, head down. This is just loot, there's no enemies down this path. La 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 la. Just more money. I'll take the money. Shield 9, I'll take a force shield 9. Has ammo +3, which is pretty nice. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but if we have to use it on our boss fights, we'll be glad to have it. And in particular, having ice armor for the initial engagement while you gain your invisibility is real nice. But then again, it makes it impossible to see if I'm invisible, which I guess is part of my problem. If I don't know I'm invisible, I'm more likely to take a hit. A little scary. This is also a little scary, however, good. And then here we just hit him once. Perfect. Don't go through that hallway. We leave. We're done. We're out. And now, scroll One more scroll? Let's go get our last scroll. Could go through Blue Door as a bit of a shortcut. Be careful on that. Like, imagine you got this far and you just climb up into a spike. That would be such a horrible way to go. I would be incredibly upset if that happened to me. 35 brutality, 600,000 DPS. We're gonna get another scroll too in a second, so we're gonna hit 700, I think. Ours is better. Hopefully for some reason I didn't accidentally sell the wrong one. And 686,000 DPS. We done? We're done. It's a relatively short floor, all things considered, isn't it? Okay, so for this fight, we would want more damage on a flask. We would want... Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Yeah, we got a ton of money. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to swap mutations for these boss fights. So we want... What was it? Oh my god, I already forgot. Better flasks. Double damage. Scheme might be okay. We want instinct. And then emergency triage. So now in theory, we can super quickly use a flask. It protects us for 2 seconds, and then we just max. In theory, the Hand of the King should die in his first attack, if we do this correctly. Okay. It's pretty much exactly what you want. But the only way that could be better is if you had a legendary weapon, so it was a little faster. And then, the drain seems to be clogged. There must be another way out. You can't actually leave your run. You have to do this on 5 BC with Curse Sword. And then you go to the Astrolab, and then you have a fun time here. Well, let's see what we got at least. Double damage cleaver trap that still does no damage. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. So weird, I have 5 items. These are the only things I care about them being legendary, and in reality, I only really care about 2 of them. Now what were we using before? Predator, Killer Instinct, and then... Oh, it was a backpack. I actually think at this point we could go Gastronomy. I feel like the dodge roll shield is not that important for this area. But if we keep Gastronomy, we can get extra 40% damage for the next fight. Why not? So I've never done this with a Curse Sword on this level. This will be new. And I hate this. I hate what I'm seeing. With all of that invincibility, actually. He's not invisible. I'm the one who's invisible. I kind of hate all that. You grappled the skull? That's a new one. I mean, that's an enemy that's gonna be probably a bit of a problem. I'm gonna die, yep. And that's gonna be an enemy that's gonna be a bit of a problem too. The flying bookman. I feel like I understand how I'm supposed to handle this now. Never fight a book without ice armor, which basically means always be looking around, looking for the next enemies, because if you find a bookman, regardless of which one it is, well, there's a wizard who reads from the book and then the guy who flies on the book. Regardless, I think you want to make sure you have your ice armor available for that. Or, another thing I could have done was just use my force shield. There was a bird coming. If it was just the one enemy, force shield is fine. But with the bird, I was scared I was gonna actually run out of force shield power, so I tried to move and then I got smacked. Yeah, 4 boss cells would be easier. We would actually be able to do it, because on 4 BC, the enemies still teleport to you, but you don't have the melees to worry about. So to be honest with you, this might be a situation where I might want to kick it down to 4 BC and try to do this cursed achievement here, because I think this would be possible. I mean, we did it. We defeated the Hand of the King with the cursed sword. I have a feeling that most people will do that to get the achievement. You know, they're not gonna go all the way to the collector, probably. I mean, we died 4 enemies into the Astrolab. That's gonna be a hard biome with the specific enemies that are there. Oh yeah, it's definitely not impossible, but it is gonna be freaking difficult. But 4 BC, way more possible, way more plausible. You don't have to worry about melees. You can take your time. I'm not gonna slow play it necessarily, but it does feel like this would be a lot easier to do. So yeah, we'll have to come back and try this on our next attempt.